You know, English is funny sometimes. We've got a ton of verbs that go with the infinitive, you know, the to verb, like want to do, like to do, plan to do, and most of them just talk about an action, right? I want to go. I like to cook. I plan to travel. That's easy, no special meaning. But there are some verb followed by to-do combinations that do have a special meaning, a nuance, a deeper idea behind them. And that's what we're going to look at today.
Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right. Thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. It's Michael here from Happy English, and I help people speak English better. And this is Happy English Podcast, episode 947. Verb and to-do patterns with special meanings. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to look at 5 verb and infinitive patterns in English that carry a special meaning, not just the action, but something extra. These patterns come up all the time in natural English, so let's get started with this one. Need to do. This one's very similar to have to do. It shows necessity. Like, I need to finish this report by 5 o'clock. Yeah, you're not saying you want to do it. You're saying it's important. It's required. Maybe your boss is waiting. Okay, same idea here. Do you need to be at the airport early? That sounds stronger than do you want to be at the airport early? So, need to do means, yeah, this thing is necessary. It's not just a choice. Here's one more. I need to call my mom later today. Not because I want to, well, I do, but because she expects me to check in. And honestly, when your mom says you haven't called in a while, you need to do something about that. Now, here's one of my favorite expressions in English, get to do. When you get to do something, you have the opportunity to do something, or it's a special privilege. Like, we got to leave work early today. That's not a complaint, that's good news. We got to leave early means the boss gave us permission. Or you can say something like, when I was in LA, I got to meet the actor who played Spider-Man. Nice! You didn't plan it, but it was a cool opportunity. So when you get to do something, it means you're lucky. It was a special chance. And I remember when I was a kid, I never got to stay up late on school nights. But now, if there's a good movie on, I get to stay up as late as I want. That's the best part of being an adult. You get to do things your own way. The next one is manage to do. When you manage to do something, you succeed in doing it, especially when it was difficult or you struggled to do it. Like, I managed to connect my printer to the Wi-Fi for wireless printing. True story. And believe me, it was a struggle. But somehow I did it. Here's another one. Kim managed to finish her report before the deadline. There's this feeling like, wow, she pulled it off. She made it happen. Here's one more. Yesterday, I had so many errands. I thought there was no way I'd get everything done. But somehow, I managed to pick up my dry cleaning, go grocery shopping, and still be home before dinner. I'm not saying I'm a superhero, but, you know, I managed to pull it off. And here's another common phrase, tend to do. When you tend to do something, you usually do it, or it happens in a regular or predictable way. We use tend to do when we talk about habits or things that usually happen, like Josh tends to talk too much in meetings. That means he does it a lot. It's not always, but it happens often enough. Or people tend to drink more coffee in the winter. And that doesn't mean everyone does. It just means it's a common pattern. Like my dog, Max, tends to bark every time the doorbell rings. It's like clockwork. Ding dong, woof woof woof. So yeah, tend to do is perfect for those things that just seem to happen again and again. Now, let's wrap up with two expressions that tend to be confusing for a lot of English learners. Fail to do and forget to do. These are different. When you fail to do something, it means you tried, but you didn't succeed. Like, Yalchin failed to get that old laptop to work. He tried his best, but it didn't work. Something went wrong. And Jack failed to get a date with Jenny. He asked her a number of times to go out with him, but she's just not interested. On the other hand, when you forget to do something, it means you didn't even try because you didn't remember. Like, I forgot to lock the door when I walked the dog. Oops. I was supposed to do that, but it slipped my mind. Or, I forgot to pick up milk on my way home last night. So guess what? No cornflakes for me this morning. So again, when you fail to do something, you tried to do it, but you were unsuccessful. When you forget to do something, you just don't remember to do that. I think we need to recap. When you need to do something, it's required or important. Like, I need to think about the next podcast English lesson. When you get to do something, you're lucky. It's a chance or opportunity. I get to help you learn English. When you manage to do something, you succeeded, even though it was hard. I managed to record this lesson without Max barking. And when you tend to do something, this happens a lot. It's your usual pattern. I tend to enjoy teaching English. And then there's fail to do and forget to do something. Fail to do is about trying but not succeeding. And forget to do is about not remembering. These phrases are really natural in everyday English, and they show more than just action. They show feeling, tone, and attitude. So if you want to sound more like a native speaker, try using them. And keep in mind, the best way to remember English like this, and any other word or phrase in English, is to take that word or phrase, write it in a sentence that's true for you or true in your world, and then memorize your sentences. That's how you build fluency. Hey, thanks for listening. And remember, learning another language is not easy, but it's not impossible. And I'm here to help you on your journey.
This podcast was brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English, get happy, Happy English.